Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Monica and today I'm doing a much requested video. Today I'm going to be going through my entire Dossier fragrances collection along with my top 5 favorites. This video is not sponsored, though Dossier has kindly sent me along a nice amount of PR to review for you guys. I've had a lot of people reach out asking me for my favorites, especially because I talk about how much I love these affordable fragrance dupes, and they have a Black Friday sale currently going on. They started it early. The sale is between now and Black Friday, so I wanted to go ahead and give you guys A, my whole collection, and B, my top 5 favorites so that you guys know what to pick up during the sale. Because they're already pretty affordable, but then throw the sale on top of it. I love it. So I have timestamps down below if you want to skip around the video, but we're going to start with just a quick explanation of their Black Friday sale, how much you save, what it includes, and then we're going to go through my entire collection, kind of similar to how we did my nail polish collection a couple of weeks ago, and then we'll jump into my all-time favorites. So let's go ahead and jump in. First, their actual Black Friday sale. I will throw up pictures from their website, but it's the more you spend, the more fragrances you purchase, the more you save. So it is up to 25% off. If you buy 3 items, 3 fragrances, you get 20% off. If you buy 4 items, 4 fragrances, you get 23% off. And if you buy 5 items, 5 fragrances, you get 25% off. And if you are in the US, I believe free shipping is at 3 items. So personally, I would recommend you pick up 3 fragrances at once, get the 20% off, and get the free shipping if you are in the US. And again, this sale goes from now, whenever you're watching this, I believe it was for the whole month of November, all the way up until Black Friday, and probably through Cyber Monday, though I'm not sure about that. And there's no code needed. You just go to the website, the discount's automatically applied when you check out. So that is the sale. Let's go ahead and jump into my entire Dossier collection. That is my Dossier collection. I've used all the fragrances, but I do have favorites. So let's jump into my favorites. I have a top 5 and actually an honorable mention. So let's jump into the honorable mention first. My honorable mention is a fragrance called Musky Green Tea, and this is actually a dupe of Creed Silver Mountain Water, which I had never heard about, before actually getting this in PR. But when I got it, oh my goodness, this is one of my favorite fragrances, and it's not just a favorite for a body fragrance. I love this as a room spray. So that's kind of why it's an honorable mention. It's not of my top 5 for fragrances specifically, but I sprayed this kind of like I would Febreze, on fabrics, kind of around the room, and it was just stunning. Let me go ahead and redo the notes on this. So this is a dupe of Creed Silver Mountain Water, which retails for $320. Jesus. This is typically $39, but with the Black Friday sale, you can get it for $29.32. And the notes on this: pure and bright, musky green tea evokes the crispness of an invigorating breeze of fresh mountainous air and the coolness of sparkling streams in the Swiss Alps. Just all of that. I love light, crisp airy scents so much, and this was like the perfect room spray, the perfect everything. So I've used about a fourth of it already, and I know like the minute I run out of this, I'm gonna go out and buy another one because it's just perfect. You can use it on your body as a body spray or as a room fragrance spray, and it's the honorable mention for today's video. All right, getting into my true top 5. Coming in at number 5, we have Floral Rhubarb. Floral Rhubarb is inspired by and is a dupe of the Marc Jacobs Perfect perfume, which again was a perfume I was not really familiar with before I received this in PR. And this is just a stunning, stunning fragrance. Let me read you the notes. The top notes are rhubarb, orange blossom, and peach. The middle notes are daffodil, milky accord, and narcissus, and the base notes are cedarwood, blonde woods, and musks. I definitely have a thing for musk, as you'll see later on, but just like the light flowery scents, I also love flowery scents, and this just comes together. It's like a bouquet. It smells like a bouquet, but it's light, it's not overpowering, and it's just amazing. And I didn't think with the name of Floral Rhubarb, because I'm not a huge fan of rhubarb, you know, but this just stunned me, and it's number 5 of my top 5. Number 4 in my top 5 favorites is called Floriental Tuberose, which, you know, to be frank, I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of this one, but oh my god, it knocked my socks off. And this is a dupe for, I just looked up the pronunciation, so bear with me, Diptyque du Son. I saw different places where it was either French or it was Thai, but that seems like the consensus for how to pronounce it. Please correct me down below if I'm wrong. But this is a dupe for a perfume I never heard of, and again, I was knocked off my socks. And these are the top notes. They're orange blossom and rose, which gives it a slight sweetness, but it really isn't too overpowering. The middle notes are tuberose and daffodil, and then the base notes are benzoin, musk, and orris. Again, a musk. I love the light floral mixed with the musk, and you'll kind of see that same kind of trend as we move on. But this one is one of the newest ones to my collection. I think I've only used probably like 10% of it so far, but I love it. It's a perfect everyday perfume, and I've been using it quite frequently since I've gotten it. Number 3 in my top favorite scents is Powdery Hawthorn, and this one I've used at least half of. This is actually a dupe for the scent Tom Ford Metallique, and again, this is a perfume I was not super familiar with when I purchased it, but oh my god, it's like everything that I like all thrown together. So the top notes are aldehydes, hawthorn, heliotrope flower, and vanilla, which surprises me because normally I don't like vanilla or any of those kind of like food kind of scents in my perfumes, but it's very, very subtle. Like you only get a little bit of that sweetness kind of like towards like the back end. So the top notes are the aldehydes, neroli, and orange blossom. The middle notes are hawthorn and the heliotrope flower, and then the base notes are vanilla, ambrette, and Peru balsam, which, ooh, I also love balsam. So that makes a lot of sense as to why I love this perfume. Again, it is like a perfect everyday perfume. But this one, I could also see this being like a good date night perfume too. It's got like those base kind of like musky. The musk does come out towards like the back, towards the bottom, and it's just beautiful. I love it. So you can see there's a trend here of the flowery, the musky, the kind of aldehyde. So it makes the last 2 in my top 2 favorites not really a surprise. Now these 2, I was actually familiar with the original perfume that it duped, so that's probably another reason why I loved these so much. So number 2 of my favorite top 5 is Floral Aldehydes, and this is actually a dupe for the famous Chanel No. 5, and this one I've used, I think 60% of. I love it. This is one of the first products they sent me in PR, and it smells just like Chanel No. 5. It's just perfect. And I've only ever had like samples of Chanel No. 5. I've never been at the point in my life where I could have afforded, you know, a nice big kind of bottle of Chanel No. 5. But oh my god, it smells just like Chanel No. 5. But if you're not familiar with Chanel No. 5, let me go ahead and read you the notes. So the top notes for this are aldehydes, neroli, and bergamot. The middle notes are liang liang, jasmine, and May Rose, and I probably butchered that, apologies. And the base notes are sandalwood, orris, and vetiver. Vetiver? Vetiver, I believe so. I need to learn. I'm on a learning journey because I've been really getting into fragrance since I was exposed to Dossier and to the point where I can actually now afford to have a bigger kind of fragrance collection. But this one, oh, it smells just like Chanel No. 5. It makes me feel fancy when I wear it, and I love it. Just mwah, mwah. But it's not quite number 1. It's one of my favorites, but not the number 1 slot. Number 1 slot is actually reserved for Musky Musk. So this is a dupe for the Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume, which is the most like unique perfume I have ever smelled. And this smells just freaking like the Juliet Has a Gun one. It's just amazing. It's perfect. I've got like half of this left, and this is the one where I actually purchased this one. This was not sent to me in PR because literally the day that this came out, I bought it. I could not wait. I was too excited, and it's perfect. It's amazing. So if you're not familiar with the Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume, let me go ahead and read you those notes. So this is actually really interesting. So the top notes on this, none. There are no top notes. I don't know enough about perfume to talk about that, but there are no top notes. The middle notes are, ooh, I cannot pronounce those. The base note is musk. So let me go ahead and I'll throw a picture up here of the notes because I'm going to butcher that. But again, this is like the most like unique scent I've ever scented. Jesus. But again, this is like the most unique scent I have ever smelled, and I've gone through more freaking like sample sizes of the Juliet Has a Gun than I can even count. And I could never get myself to pay because it's not even just $100. I think I was looking at the Sephora website and it's like 120 something, whatever. And even though I love the perfume, I could never actually pull the trigger and get it. And then I saw Dossier come out with it and I was like, oh, hell yes. So I jumped, I got it, I love it. This is my #1 favorite. If you try any perfume from Dossier, I would say you've got to try Musky Musk. So that is my full Dossier collection. Those are all of my favorite fragrances. I hope you guys enjoy the video and I hope you enjoy the sale. Pick up a couple of products. I would recommend picking up 3 fragrances so you get that free shipping and the 20% off on already like a steal of a great perfume dupe. It's just amazing, and I hope you guys enjoy these as much as I do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye. Oh, and before I forget, if anyone's interested in this red, this is the famous Fenty Lip Stunner in the shade Uncensored.